armed with Hellfire missiles. I've got a microphone here. So you can see here two Hellfire missiles. So there are two missiles on board this. The CIA armed in 2001, then in 2002 in the Yemen, they made their first strike, their first target killing. They hit a car and killed 5 people. These are bigger ones. This is the Reaper, and this is the one that's mainly used nowadays. It carries 14 Hellfire missiles, or 2,000 pounds of bombs. It's very large. Again, it's full of Greek Air Force Base.
And also it has the ability to kill them at the same time.
He said it will hunt for targets and kill them at the same time. So those are the two main weapons being used at the moment in robot weapons. They're being flown by humans. There are two people, one operates the sensors and one flies it. And when I say flies it, there's not much flying to be done. They've used so many of these in war that they've run the stage. Why the military want to move on to the next stage is that it takes 80 people for each of these combat aircraft. It takes 30 to fly and 50 engines. In $2,500 million between 2007 and 2010. The moon one is the highest. We don't know how many of them were civilians. There were 9 there in 2007, 34, 53, and 84 up until October this year already. This is increasing dramatically. These are the Neuron South, meant for Europe. This is a Polish one, the bat. And this one is a British watchkeeper, which will be armed. That's the Russian invisible sword. Sorry, the Chinese invisible sword, the Russian scat, Pakistani drones, and this is the Israeli Etan, which is the biggest in the world. And this was released this summer. This was the Iranian drone called Karar. And that carries 4 cruise missiles. It can't reach Israel, but it could go several hundred miles. It's being developed very quickly. And I'm going to show you a video of some of these now. This is the next step. Robots are to decide where to kill, when to kill, and who to kill. And as I said, if you read the United States military plans, I have them on a website, and you're all very welcome to get that. I'll give you the address later. In fact, it's at the bottom there, www.icrac.co.uk. That's the International Institute for Robot Arms. Now, Gordon Johnson, a very senior joint
which can think for itself.
At the end of the video, she said it can think for itself. This is a language error that keeps coming up. It cannot think for itself, but it can, from the air, select targets according to their heat signature and kill them. That's it. It can work with a team of them cooperatively, select targets between them and kill them, but it won't know who those targets are. It relies on humans to tell it. This is one of the reasons why they want autonomous systems. Because someone on the ground controlling a robot cannot fight another jet plane. You can't dogfight. You can't fight another craft. Because there's a signal is sent there to a satellite relay, which is then sent to the ground to a wireless station, which is then sent to a drone. This takes more than a second to happen and causes a delay, so you can't fight another craft or be really fast. But these machines can make very fast decisions on targets, so that's one of the reasons why you need to make them autonomous. Another reason, of course, is that more sophisticated people, it's also a woman in blue, and they decided to call it a man in blue, in the same way that they talk about unmanned aircraft rather than unpeopled aircraft. But let's not get into sexist use of language. So man in the loop is someone controlling each plane. Progresses to man on the loop. Man on the loop means one person controlling many planes. In the roadmap, it calls them a swarm of planes. So that person can control individual dialogue. And what they do is they're sent out, they hover, they're a loitering mission. They hover for a long time and they look for radar signals. When they detect a radar, one of the great goals of the terrorists is to trick the armed forces into killing civilians. So I asked the Israelis, what happens when someone puts a radar in a hospital roof or a school roof? They said, that's not our moral responsibility.